If you haven't been here before, welcome to the eBusiness Boss channel. Today, I'm going to show you how you can research a potential product or niche on Amazon. So I've been a full-time Amazon seller for some time now, and I love putting together these sorts of videos to show you guys basically what we do and how we run our Amazon business. And that's what our channel is all about. We are obviously making money online, and we're documenting a lot of what we're doing, what we're learning, and then we put it into videos to share with you. So if you're into this sort of content, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications bell. That way you'll be the first to know about useful videos just like this. Right, so it's a question we're asked a lot. How do you research a potential product or a potential niche? How do you know that that product or niche is good enough for you to go ahead? And I'm going to give you over-the-shoulder training in this video and show you exactly how I would do it. So if you're a subscriber here, you'll know I use this tool a lot. It's called Helium 10, and the tool we're going to be using today is called Blackbox. Now, the method I'm going to show you I haven't actually been through on this channel before, so if you've seen me do a video similar to this, bear with me because I think you're going to learn something new. If you do want to give Helium 10 a go, you can use one of our coupon codes instead of paying full price. So usual prices you can see on screen. If you want to get 50% off your first month, use eBoss50, and this might be really good for you if you're not sure if you want to use Helium 10, but you want to try it out for 1 month. Use eBoss50. It will give you 50% off the first month. Or if you would prefer, you think you're a serious seller, you want to be selling for the long term, use eBoss10, and that will give you 10% off every month for life. Okay, if you do that, we will make a commission. We're always open, upfront and honest about anything like that. So yeah, I just want to show you that really, really quickly. Now, back to Blackbox. So the first tab we're looking at is keywords. So I've selected, you can see they've got a whole host of products, and we're going to keep this video snappy, so we won't go into any of the other tools, but we're using Blackbox keywords. Now, this is going to help us find undiscovered markets according to the criteria we want. So minimum search volume, I want keywords that are producing at least 5,000 searches a month on Amazon. Minimum monthly revenue, we're going to go for 5,000. That's what we want to be usually making per month on any product we want to sell. We use that as a baseline. Usually it'll be much more than that, but we find that's a really good place to start. We won't worry about price. Review count, we'll go for 200. Review rating, we'll go for 4.0. And word count, we want a minimum of 2. Okay, so let's hit search, and I'll take you through, the first step, and I'm just doing this completely live so you guys could see exactly how I'm doing it. And yeah, this is probably going to be one of the last videos from my second bedroom in my house, because we're moving into an office, new office this week, which is really exciting. We've been waiting months. It'll be office number 3. So let's go down. So Helium 10 plugs directly into Amazon and will pull us lots and lots of useful information. And you'll actually find more on Helium 10 than you would on Amazon, because Helium 10 keeps listings and data that sometimes isn't live on the Amazon website. So if something's gone out of stock, Helium 10 can still see it, but you might not be able to find it on Amazon. So that's why we use tools like this. So we're looking at a few things here. I've already found the example I'm going to take you through, but I'll just explain what we're looking at. So this is the key phrase that we've been given. Okay, this is the search volume. So on a monthly basis, Helium 10 is telling us this many people go onto Amazon and search this exact keyword. This is the average price. This is the average monthly sales for this keyword, average monthly revenue, and review rating. Okay, pretty straightforward. A few other really important bits to look at: competing products. So the lower this is, the easier it's going to be for you to come in and compete, because, well, let's say you're trying to launch in a market where there's only 10 products competing. Well, if there's 16 products that Amazon will index on page 1, then you're not going to have to do anything at all to get onto page 1. And if there's a million, then you're going to have to do a lot to battle for that first page place. Okay, so sales to reviews. Okay, this is a really good thing to look at, and it's something we always take into account. So usually if a product or a market has a sales to review ratio of +5, then usually we're very, very interested. So it means for every 1 sale, there's however many reviews. Okay, so we want this number to be higher, and it basically shows us that there's a good opportunity here. So that's the boring stuff out of the way. Now, if you see a market that you like the look of, you can go and look directly on Amazon. And yeah, I just want to show you, because we do use other sort of tips and tricks and tools that you don't have to pay for besides Helium 10. So I'm going to show you all of that in this video. So we'll keep going down, and we're just looking for a potential keyword that we think, oh, this might be worth us investigating. So we've got one here, fruit seeds. Okay, and this to me is interesting because it's a potential market. And if we liked the look of that, we could make a note of it and move on. And I have actually got a seeds example. We've got another one here, corn seeds. So corn seeds, that's quite good. They're saying on average $20,000 a month. And yeah, sales to review ratio is 8.76. Okay, so let's see if we can see any others. So there's 2 seed examples there. Potting table, well, if you're into gardening and you want to buy seeds, then chances are you'll need a potting table or you'll want one. So we're starting to build a bit of an idea of a potential niche we could investigate for the purposes of this video. Okay. The last example, fox urine. Fox wee. I don't know why anyone would be searching. Maybe as a pest in the garden. Maybe that's why. I hope no one's buying bottles of fox urine. I think that's very strange if anyone's doing that. Strawberry seeds. So you're seeing the theme here. And yeah, why I think it's a good one for us to investigate, because I can show you how we'd use a few different tools to qualify this niche. So in this example, we're seeing lots of seeds. So the niche could be garden planting. Okay, because we're taking a step back from the product and the keyword and thinking, what area are we talking about? What niche is this? What type of people would be interested in buying these products? And that gives us an idea of the niche. So I'm looking for, I found a keyword which was carrot seeds. There we go. There it is. Okay, so this one I thought, again, looked like an interesting opportunity. The search volume of this keyword is over 5,000 a month. Sales to review ratio 16.7. Competing products under 825. So let's say I was doing this. I was using this tool, and you could do it in exactly the same way and look for undiscovered markets, keywords. That's what we're doing. And if I wanted to further research this product and this niche before I jumped in, I'd do a few things. So what you can do to get an idea is click View on Amazon. Okay. And this is what we've got. So searching carrot seeds, you'll see at the top here, there's not an awful lot of results. And what have we got? We've got fairly simple looking listings. We've got one that stands out to me, and this is this one here. And the reason I think they're clever, they're an FBA seller. They've made themselves different from the standard carrot seed seller. So these guys are actually selling rainbow mixed carrot seeds. So you've got all these different colours, and they're taking up as much of that thumbnail as they can with different colour carrots. So that's standing out. Probably why they're one of the top listings on there. $12.95. They're charging and able to charge a lot more than, say, this one. They're obviously offering more quantity as well. So that is quite an interesting product, quite an interesting niche. It's doing quite well, and it's only got 107 reviews, and it's only 4-star. Now, the reason I like to find products that are only 4-star, no, I don't want to try Prime, is it says to me that, well, this product's doing well, but there's room for improvement. So as a seller, we could come in, and this is a Chrome extension I use. You can also get it with Helium 10. And don't worry, I'll leave all details for this below. But we go down, look into review insights, 1, 2, 3. We want to see all the 1, 2, 3, 2 and 3-star reviews. Extract, and we're looking for trending issues that this product's having. So what we do is go through and look any of these critical reviews and see if there's anything that if we were to come out and launch this product, we could do differently. Okay, so you might have heard me talk about this before, but we're using negative customer data to build a better product. Okay, so look into the reviews, see if there's anything you can improve. Now, because we think this is an interesting niche, what I would then do is go onto Google Trends. So the reason I use this is because, well, Google is such a useful source of information. Most people on the planet are using it, and you can learn a lot. Okay, so let's think. When people go online, and they search carrot seeds, what does that look like? Okay, and it helps us build a picture of this potential niche. So here we're looking in the United States only because we're thinking about selling in that marketplace. We only want to see the last 12 months. And this is very interesting. So we've got a steady amount of demand along the bottom, not too much going on. And then it gets to March and it spikes. So, and then it's dropped back down again. What we're looking for when we're qualifying a product or a niche is we don't want to be coming into a market that is just, nosediving. We want to know that demand is consistent. If it's seasonal, we want to know. So if it's only very, very popular in the summer or winter, we want to know that. Because if we're trying to launch a product and actually, we shouldn't be launching now, we should launch another product and launch the other one at a different time of the year, we want to know that because we're going to be wasting our money. What I've done here is just gone back from 2004 and looked up to present to see what the sort of activity has been like for this keyword. Okay, carrot seeds. How many people have been searching this online? And we're looking for patterns. So it's pretty low. It is spiking up and down, which says to me, yeah, of course, it's going to be more popular at different times of the year. And that's interesting because you can tell if a product's seasonal or not. So what we can tell is from this year, we've had a huge spike. So we could be at the beginning of a topic that's about to get very, very popular. And as we could see on Amazon, there weren't very many sellers because it had low review levels, and this would be a very interesting market. So use Google Trends, and even if you sell in Europe, use Google Trends for your European country. Anywhere in the world you can use it, but I like to look in the United States to see if a product or a niche I like to look to see what the trends are like. Is it becoming popular in the US? In which case, sometimes what we found is things tend to get quite popular in the US and then can filter over to Europe. That's not always the case, but we have found it can be the case. But if you want to look somewhere else, you can just change the country here and use Google Trends, see where it's popular. And yeah, the other thing we could do is type in garden planting or any sort of keyword that describes, the actual niche. So what have we got here? If we go back onto carrot seeds, let's go up. Yeah, we've got garden planting there. So anything that might describe the niche that these are in. So seeds is obviously very generic. Garden seeds, garden planting. And look, we can see that this is a seasonal product and it's more popular in the months of April because, well, that's when most people are planting, getting their last lot in for the year, and not so popular in December. So if we were in November or September and we're about to launch this product, then we probably wouldn't want to do that because in December there's going to be hardly anyone looking to buy these products. Okay, so yeah, that in a nutshell is how we qualify products and niches. Okay, that's one of the methods. We do explain how we do this in more detail in our course, which should be live now. If it is, you'll find a link for it in the description below. And that's how we do it. And I thought you guys would find it useful. So if you can afford it, use software like Helium 10 because it can save you a lot of time. Can you imagine how difficult it would be to find that niche, to start qualifying these numbers if you don't have this automated tool? If there's lots of advanced sellers using tools like this and you're not, well, they're at the advantage. Okay, you don't need tools like this. And I talk about that in other videos. You can do this the manual way, but this speeds it up. So guys, I hope you found that useful. And yeah, if you're into this sort of thing, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications bell. That way you won't miss any of these really useful videos. And yeah, there'll be more useful videos coming from me very, very soon. Thanks for tuning in.